What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. As you can see, this is a smoky brown eye look, orangey fall eye look I came up with. I'm using the Morphe 3502 palette, and this palette's been around for a while, but I don't really pull it out that often, so I thought I'd make a fall look today, so here you go. So I wanted to do a talk through in this video, but as you can see, my kids are just right there behind me playing, so it would just be too much. So I'm doing a voiceover. Probably next time I'll do a talk through. But anyway, so the first thing I do is I prime my eyes with my Maybelline concealer. You probably know you can use any concealer or primer or whatever for your eyes before your eyeshadow. So I use this to just cancel out, you know, redness and stuff like that. And then I set that with my face powder to get a smooth base. So the first shade I'm going in with is called Universal, and this is a very light peachy kind of tan shade. So I'm just going in the crease and then buffing that out. So I kind of went in with 2 layers with the Universal shade, and I'm kind of going in my crease and kind of above my crease just to make a good transition shade. Next, I'm going in with a shade called Tan. It's a little bit darker than the Universal shade, and I'm kind of just going over what I did previously, so I'm going over the same spot. Oh, and for these 2 shades, for Universal and Tan, I'm just using a fluffy brush from IT Cosmetics. You can use any fluffy brush that you have, but the fluffy brush helps with the blending and makes it, you know, blown out and not so focused in one area. Then I'm going in with Terra Cotta. It's a deeper orange shade. It's still in the family of the 2 shades I just used, but it's just a darker orange. And I'm using a different brush for this one. It's a blending brush, but it's a little bit more tapered and smaller. So I'm kind of just going in my crease with this part, with this color. Yeah, as you can see. And with the Terra Cotta shade, you don't want to go all the way up to the Tan and Universal color that you just did. You don't want to cover it up, so just stay in the crease. I don't have a lot of eyelid space, as you can see, so I'm using it sparingly. And then I go in with the fluffy brush that I used first, and I'm just blending out that Terra Cotta color. Next, I'm going in with a shade called Chestnut. It's a pretty kind of brick red or brick orange, orangey red. But I go on the very little part of my lid, I guess. I don't have a big lid, as you can see. So not so much the lash line, but like a little bit above the lash line. Kind of where my fold is, I guess. So yeah, I'm going in with the Chestnut color and just putting this all over my lid. I'm kind of using a packing brush, I guess, and then I go back in with the smaller tapered blending brush just to blend out that Chestnut color. Need you more when you go, I need you more every day. Keep a foot on And for this chestnut color, I didn't use any spray or anything. As you can see, it kind of gave me a little bit of fallout, but I didn't spray the brush or anything, so that's probably why it's not super pigmented on my eyes. I just went in dry, and then yeah, so I'm just trying to pack it on, and then I go in and blend out the edges again.
Smile, oh baby, how you make me smile. Smile more when I see you. Smile less when I miss you. No, I don't wanna be left alone. Oh no. Smile more when you come back. Smile more when I see you. Smile more when the sun shines bright. Believe me, I need you. Smile more when you blow me up. Smile more when I see your face. Smile more when I feel love. Smile less when I need to let go. Let go. Smile less when I let go.
Next, I'm going in with the shade called Brunette, and you could totally skip this step because as you're gonna see, I'm putting it on kind of over the chestnut color, but you can't really see it at all. I don't know if it's just my lights or what, but yeah, in the camera you can't see that the brunette color is there. So it is a darker brown. You can kind of slightly see it, but it doesn't really make that big of a difference. So I mean, on the other eye you're going to be able to see it a little bit more, so I think it is my lights, to be honest with you. So if you want to do it, then you can do it, but it doesn't really make that big a difference. And lastly, for my lid, I'm using the black shade in this palette. It's called Whiz. It's just a matte black shade. And I'm using a little angled brush, I guess, just to tight line my upper lid. Yeah, just to make it deeper, I guess, because the other color didn't really work. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then I'm using my Ardell natural lashes in the style Hotties. They're one of my favorites. They're super natural looking. But yeah, I don't wear lashes that often. That's why it kind of looks a little janky, I guess. But yeah, those are my lashes. These are my probably one of my favorites because I like how they're kind of separated. As when I look up, you're gonna see. But yeah, I kind of like the separated lashes. I don't like the super dense lashes. They're just not my style. I think it's because I don't have big eyes, so they just look like they're weighing down my eyelids. So for the bottom lash line, I'm going in with Terra Cotta, and then I'm using the smaller blending brush, and then just kind of buffing that out first underneath my lid. And then I'm going in with Chestnut, and then just going a little bit tighter on the lash line.
Smile more when I see you. Smile less when I miss you. No, I don't wanna be left alone. Oh no. Smile more when you come back. Smile more when I see you. Smile more when the sun shines bright. Believe me, I need you. Smile more when you blow me up. Smile more when I see your face. Smile more when I feel love. Smile less when I need to let go.
And then lastly, I'm just using the black shade and using a very packed bristled brush, and just my camera shut off, but yeah, that's all I did was put the black on my lash line and then buff that out. And for highlighter, I'm using my Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighter. I don't remember, I think it's Crown of My Cat. No. Oh, it's Precious Petals. That's what it is. Okay, so this is Precious Petals. I have Crown of My Canopy also, but it's kind of too goldy for me. This one's just perfect for my skin tone. So that's what I like to use. So I'm just putting it on my brow bone, my inner eyes, my nose, my cheeks, and all that. So yeah, that's the highlighter I'm using. All right, you guys, so as far as the eye look goes, that's pretty much it. I finish it off with a liquid lip. I'll have the name and the brand down below for that. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like tutorials like this, I don't do them often, but if you like, you know, eyeshadow looks and stuff like that, leave any ideas down below and I'll be happy to do that for you. I do need ideas, so go ahead and comment and like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.